Denver, OKC, game 7. Yep, Denver's taking that. I'm going to be honest. I've been going with OKC this entire series, but I already said this was the most important game for them because if they lose, Denver's winning game 7. And then you got this man, Jamal Murray. I'm going to be honest. We need to stop talking about playoff Jamal Murray and start talking about elimination Jamal Murray. 25 points, 8 boards, 7 assists. That is a great game. But honestly, there were a lot of good games for the Denver Nuggets. Jokic also had 29, 14, and 8. That's him being him. The most important players of this game have to be Julian Strawweather, who had 15 points, 4 for 8 from the field, 3 for 4 from the three-point line, 4 for 4 from the free throw line, and 20 minutes on top of the great defense he played. Christian Braun, who in my opinion has probably been the most consistent player besides Jokic and Aaron Gordon. 23 points, 11 boards, 5 assists, 3 steals, 8 for 14, 3 for 6, 4 for 4. You're not going to beat them like that. And I will talk about OKC. They were up, 13 points at one point. But I want to talk about this man right here. What the hell are you doing? Don't get me wrong. 6, 10, and 7 is solid. But when you're the second best player on the team and you lose, and that's your stat line, that's not cutting it. On top of the fact that he was 3 for 16 from the field and 0 for 4 from the three-point line. What are you doing? This man, Jalen Williams, has literally only had 2 good offensive games. There's been 6 games in the series. Outside of those 2 games, he shot 2 for 13, 3 for 16, 5 for 14, and 5 for 20. And they're tied. Going into game 7, Jalen, you need to hoop. Yes, you can say, oh, shouldn't the other players step up as well? Yeah, but considering Jalen Williams is the second best player on the team, no, he needs to step up. Chet had a solid game. Jalen Williams had a solid game. Isaiah Hartenstein, he needs to score more, but he had a solid game. Caruso needs to be a little more consistent. Wallace needs to be more consistent, but that's okay. That's not a problem unless Jalen Williams isn't hooping. And then, of course, we got Shai doing what Shai does. 32 points, 3 boards, 6 assists, 68% from the field, on top of the fact that he had 4 fouls in the first half. How do you do that? When it came to the Nuggets, I mean, we already talked about most of the players, but I'm just really happy to see Michael Porter Jr. scoring the ball again. Because if you've been paying attention to him, that shoulder injury has been messing him up. I know I said Denver should win Game 7, but don't get it twisted. OKC is going home. They have a lot of momentum when they're in that damn arena. And when they get going, that arena is loud as hell. That stadium, that fan base is great. But Denver is already a playoff tested team. So I'm kind of rocking with them off the fact that if shit gets crunchy, gets unchy, gets close, Denver's pulling through.